What's up, magical woodland creatures? Today on Baking Messes and Taking Names, we're gonna make a red velvet cake. That's right, it's almost Valentine's Day. This is the episode I quit my job to make. It ought to be fun. Special bonus, because I know most of my viewers are male, I'm gonna help you all get laid throughout this whole episode. I'll get more into it at the end, but trust me, just follow along, do this. Guys, you're gonna get some. Follow along, let's make a cake. Oh, real quick, I haven't seen any movies worth reviewing lately, but what I hope to do is to get a big block of Will Smith movies and just watch the shit out of them and take notes. I won't write anything down. Take notes and just tear into them, because that dude's ego is the size of Montana, and he needs to be taken down by me because people care what I have to say. Let's make a cake. All right, let's get started. We already have our flour, cornstarch, because it's got an important business meeting to go to. Gotta have a nice press. Anyway, flour, cornstarch, salt, baking powder, baking soda. Yes, I had to write it down because I'm not that bright. Did I say cornstarch? Yeah, because he's a fancy businessman. Oh, and you'll notice it looks very, very privileged. Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. We're going to make this so woke, you have no idea. No idea, kids. And let's do that right now. Oh, first, we have to make it even more privileged. We need 3 cups of sugar, because I forgot to put it in before I turned the camera on, but it's not that painful. Just watch. Boom. 3 cups of sugar. Now, this is where the wokeness comes in. First round of wokeness. See that? Cocoa. We're about to get all kinds of hip up in here. Got to put on our paddle. Give it a little mix. Hopefully it doesn't shoot everywhere. Let's give it a shot. All right, so far so good. Next we got to do our wet or moist ingredients. That is going to be strange. We need not 2, but 4 goddamn eggs into that. Let's do it. Again, a pro cracks these into a bowl to make sure they don't get shells in there. Not a pro. You don't gotta be a pro either. Just get it done. It's like an ocean of unborn chickens up in there. Chicken Planned Parenthood. Thank me in the comments. 1.5 cups of warm water, it says. I use boiling. I always use boiling. Probably doesn't matter. Just use water that's not cold, because that'll screw up the cook time. One teaspoon of vanilla mixed with 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Who knows? Let's give it a shot. Quarter cup oil. One and a half cups of buttermilk. Because regular milk wasn't bad enough. Buttermilk. Isn't it funny how stuff that's supposed to be all lovey-dovey makes you so fucking fat and useless? Anyways, let's buttermilk this bitch. That looks fantastic. Boy, I'd drink that all day long. So, when I started this morning, I figured I had some food coloring because of the sugar cookie disaster a few months ago, but I don't. I don't know where I went, where I put it. But I was digging around and I found this. Let me take a good look at that. I think this is older than me, but I looked it up and I trust Google with my life, obviously, because I'm gonna put this in the cake. I'm gonna put 45-year-old food coloring in the cake. We'll see. Oh, and by the way, this is what's gonna make it go through its second round of wokeness. You see, we put in the cocoa powder earlier. We're gonna put in red food coloring, so we're gonna make it a feather knot dot. Let's get to it. 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. Let's see if I can get you a better angle on that. My setup is fraught with danger, so bear with me. Yum! Who wants some cake? Now we mix it up. Just a minute. A little more mixing to do. You're not scraping, you're not baking. You know what I mean? Red cake batter is the most delicious cake batter. Let's cook these things. 350 degrees, 30 to 35 minutes. Pretty standard cake. Let's do it. What's up, YouTube? Guess who ran out of ingredients again? Guess who has to walk back up to the Wally World? Yay! The things I do! Let's do this. Okay, wasn't that a fun walk? I had a blast. Next we need to make our frosting. Our cakes are cooling on the counter. That's too much alliteration for me. Cakes are over there. We're gonna make some frosting. 1 pound of cream cheese. 1 full cup of softened butter. Now, I have not aggressively finger melted this butter, so hopefully it works out. Hopefully I don't screw up this batch and have to make another walk up to the store. Let's see. Perils of cooking in Antarctica, kids. Let's get on it. All right, let's start the healthy frosting. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is just such an appealing sound. Lastly, humans, here's a callback. We're gonna dump in 1 cup at a time, 4 cups of powdered sugar. Yes, I sifted it. Don't judge. Let's get on it. Looks good. It's a good look, right? Yeah, I should do this every time I go out, which is never, let's be honest. I don't leave the house. Okay. Lastly, we gotta frost it. Just put the cream cheese icing on. I'm no artist. Now you can probably see also the cakes tend to bow up when they cook. They get domed basically. So we're gonna have a great time and we're gonna cut a bitch. We're gonna level that right off, hopefully. I am not very artistic. Had to check the camera. Not a swordsmith, so bear with me. Let's try and make a level cake. And let me sling this knife around a little more. It's not dangerous, right? One down, 2 to go. Cutting towards my hands, waving knives around. Next I'm gonna go run with scissors across a frozen lake. 2 down, last one. Well, there it is. I made like OJ and I cut a bitch. So we have a bunch of leftover cake material. Maybe I can make cake balls or something. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta do something with it though. For now I'm just gonna save it in a Ziploc because I don't know. I think when I watch all the white women do it, you know, semi-professionally, they probably just chuck it. That is some thick-ass frosting. Which, by the way, the trick to red velvet cake is not the cake, it is the frosting. There's nothing special about this cake other than it's a fancy businessman. Pro tip that I just made up and taught myself. You see the chopped tops of the cakes were starting to tear when I was putting that thick-ass frosting on them. Flip them around so the part that was in the bottom of the pan is face up. That way you don't get the little crumblies pulling off into the frosting. At least that's what I tell myself. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it did okay. I think I'll do it again. It's gonna be ugly, but I don't care. You see how these things look after you eat them. You shouldn't care what they look like during the eating process, am I right? Well, it doesn't look too bad, all things considered. I'm gonna bust out a slice here in a couple minutes, try it out. I'll let you know. Be back soon. I love it when I go to check audio and find out that I have in fact been recording the whole time. Yay, small miracles. Let's try some of this beast of a cake. Holy shit, it's delicious. Mine turned out a little ugly. That just takes practice. It tastes like, I mean, we've all had red velvet, right? It's the craze. It's basically lightly chocolate cake. But the real secret to this is the frosting. That cream cheese just knocks you on your ass. Now, I've determined it's delicious. I said at the top of the show, fellas, I'm gonna help you all get laid. Here it is. Making the cake will help. Cleaning up the mess will seal the deal. Make a cake, doesn't matter what it tastes like. She'll appreciate the effort. What she's really gonna show appreciation for is cleaning that shit up. Let's get on it. That's the star of the show. Hi, Jack. Good morning.